Hi, I'm Emil, and in this video I'm gonna talk you through everything you need to know about making great cocktails at home and how to use your Dometic MoBar 550. So you just finished up dinner and you are ready for some cocktails. So what do you actually need to make some cocktails? Well, the first thing you need is some workspace, and I'm gonna use the Dometic MoBar 550. So when we talk about tools and how to use them and what do you need, well, the tools I'm using is, you need some proper shakers to shake your cocktails up. You will probably need a jigger to measure everything up, so you actually get all the cocktails the same, both size and flavor wise. You're probably gonna squeeze some lime or lemon, so it's great to have a Mexican elbow or a lime squeezer. A knife for cutting up things. Strainer to pour all your cocktails out into the glasses. Spoon, if you like stirring cocktails, like a Manhattan, Old Fashioned or Dry Martini, use this into a stirring glass, but you can actually use any glass. A peeler, if you want to zest your oranges, lemons, whatever, and I'm gonna show you later how to work with a peeler. Bitters, you can use orange bitter, you can use any bitter that you like. For bartenders, we call this our salt and pepper for many years, but you can also use salt and pepper. Salt, great for enhancing flavors or just make it more balanced. I'm a huge fan of dry martinis, then you're gonna need some proper olives. If you like to garnish your cocktails, I recommend some dried limes or lemons. And last but not least, if you're a big mojito fan, you're probably gonna need some mint. Or for any other cocktail that use some more freshness than a regular cocktail, use mint, and always fresh mint. So if you're making cocktails outside, depending on what time of day or what kind of guests you're having over, you need a different glassware. So why do you need different glassware for? Well, it's a variety of a lot of cocktails. So highball, great for doing long drinks. Anything from a Long Island iced tea or a rum and coke. Whiskey glass, great for just having a whiskey neat, making an old fashioned or a whiskey sour. A coupette, now you're getting a little bit more fancy. Dry martinis, small margaritas, it's up to you. You've probably seen this before, margaritas. So besides workspace, glasses and tools, you're probably gonna need some spirits. So what should be like the 5 base spirits to use in your bar? Well, I'm using gin for dry martinis. You're probably gonna need some rum if you're gonna do some daiquiris or mojitos. Vodka, just have it on ice or with soda, or just making a easygoing sour. Bourbon, who doesn't love bourbon? Just have it neat, like an old fashioned or a whiskey sour. And last but not least, tequila for margaritas or for shots. So what kind of liqueurs do you need? Well, I'm a pretty basic guy. I use Cointreau just to get that orange note to a Cosmopolitan or to a margarita. So what else do you need in your MoBar? Well, you need some juices. I use lime and lemon, always freshly squeezed because you get more flavors out of it. Simple syrup, just to get the balance in the cocktails. Anything from a whiskey sour, just a small hint in a dry martini, it's great to have some sugar. And the most important thing for making a cocktail, ice. You want to shake it and dilute it. And some ice you need it bigger for making those fancy old fashions. Or just making a fancy highball, you need some great ice. So it's time to make a cocktail. So I'm gonna show you how to make a whiskey sour, how I like it. So what do you need for making a whiskey sour? You need a lot of bourbon and a shaker. So around 2 ounces of bourbon. And to get some acidity, you need some lemon juice. I use around 1 ounce. And Then you need some simple syrup, around 1.5 ounces. A little bit more lemon and a little bit less of simple syrup. Egg white, just to get some froth to it and some more texture. Some bitters, just around like 3 dashes. A little bit of salt, that's my secret ingredients, because salt and vanilla goes really well. So just a pinch of salt. And then we're gonna dry shake it. And dry shaking means that you shake without ice, just to get the froth going and the texture going. So shake it up for about 5 seconds. And then you're gonna add some ice. Shake it really hard for about 7 seconds until you can't. When you feel that this is really, really cold, then you're done. You see this? Super cold. Tastes great. Take a whiskey glass. Take a big chunk of ice. Chop it up a little bit. Put it down the whiskey glass. Use the strainer. I'm gonna pour it here so you really can see it. And now you see that froth going. And the last finishing touch, you zest an orange. Just dry it around, and you have a great whiskey sour. Enjoy. For more entertaining inspiration, exclusive recipes, and tips on the ways you can become the ultimate outdoor entertainer with your Dometic MoBar, visit dometic.com/MoBar.